Good morning. Today is day 31 of me completing the bread habit. Thank you all for joining me along this journey, almost halfway there. I promise that we are going to finish Atomic Books today, or Atomic Habits. And so again, maybe, perhaps, that is something of joy to you. We've spent a long time on this book so far. Hopefully it has been a good experience for you and you've learned as much as I have in making these videos. So in the conclusion, in James Clear's book, Atomic Habits, he talks about the Sorites Paradox, S-O-R-I-T-E-S. Don't hold me to the pronunciation. Sorites. It's a root of word is Soros, so I'm going to go with Sorites. I don't know. And probably not Sorites. But the paradox is, can one coin make you rich? So I ask you that question. Can one coin make you rich? Just one coin. And the smart aleck out there is probably going to say, well, it depends on the coin. Is it like a gold doubloon from the pirate days? Let's say a silver dollar. Can one Susan B. Anthony or $1 coin make you rich? Most of you probably said no. Well, one coin doesn't make you rich. Well, how about 2? 10? 20? That's only $20, Jeff. Of course it doesn't make you rich. What about a pile? What about a pile of coins? Well, how much is in the pile? I don't know, 400 or 500. 500 coins. Does that make you rich? What happens when I add another, and another, and another, and another? So at what point does that pile show that you're rich? Is it when I add one coin to 99,999 and now you're at 100,000? So are you not rich at 99,999? So either we have to conclude that we can never be rich because at some point adding that extra coin makes you so, or we have to conclude that yes, one coin can make you rich. In a similar way, James Clear talks in his book about one habit. Does that one simple habit, that one change in behavior make you a better person? Does it transform your life? Can one habit transform your life? Simply getting up at 6 a.m. probably doesn't transform your life. Me not eating pizza doesn't transform my life. Me not eating bread, not transformative, right? What one behavior were you able to change that transformed your life? What about the next? And the next, and the next again. At some point, again, we have to look at the behaviors and say that yes, one habit, when stacked with other habits, can be transformative. It can be life-changing. So it doesn't really come down to that one lead domino. It's what that domino falls into and that geometric succession and progression. Success is sequential. It's also from the one thing, right? The holy grail of habit change is not that single 1%, but the 1,000 of single 1% that are stacked up on top of each other. So, in the beginning, that improvement might seem meaningless because success is not our goal to reach. It's just not the goal to reach. We went through this with the Nike ad. There is no finish line. Once we complete these 66 days, that's not the end of our journey. Remember, we're looking back, we're reflecting, we're making improvements, we're stacking habits on top of it in order to gradually continue to improve. And it's that gradual improvement that will cause our lives to change. If you're not having success with the habits that you're trying to form right now, it's not you, it's your process. You're here watching these videos again because you have the desire, you're in a state where you want to change. And because of that, if you're still not having success, it's the process that you're in. Look at the 4 laws of behavior change, your cue, your response, your reward, right? If you're looking at that habit loop, how are you noticing it in your life? How are you responding to it? What are you doing to fill that craving? How can you make it easier? How can you make it obvious? How can you make it satisfying? Do you have an accountability partner? If these habits aren't sticking, it's going to be in your system. It's going to be in your process that we need to make some tweaks to make it work. Did we find the right lead domino? Did you pick the initial first habit, the right first habit to try to form? I'm always available to have those conversations with you. Send me a private message. And tomorrow, we are going to go into the 7 habits of highly effective people. I hope that you enjoy that book as much as I've enjoyed this one. And remember, tiny changes, remarkable results. Seriously, I mean, that's what this has all been about. It's been about the compound effect, also a good book, making tiny changes to present remarkable results through continual improvement. Thank you all. See you tomorrow.